So, if y'all didn't know, on the 31st of October, which is coming up pretty soon, on Halloween Day, Dave Allen, the White Rhino. I actually have a question. Is it Dave Allen or David Allen? Because I've seen articles and social media pages of Dave Allen saying Dave Allen, but then on BoxRec it says David Allen. So I'm just wondering which one is his actual name, Dave or David. But anyway, yeah, Dave Allen, the White Rhino, will be fighting Christopher Lovejoy. This guy right here. To the right, Mr. Lovejoy replaced Christian Hammer. Originally, Dave Allen was supposed to fight Christian Hammer on this date in this card, in the undercard of Usyk versus Chisora over in the UK. But Christian Hammer tested positive for the coronavirus, so he ended up getting kicked out of this fight. I wish Christian Hammer nothing but the best. Hopefully he recovers from it. I think he will. Should be able to recover from it, considering that he's an athlete. So chance of him surviving it is very very high. Um, but yeah, he got kicked out of the fight because coronavirus. And now Dave Allen, will be fighting Christopher Lovejoy. A little bit more about Dave Allen if you don't know who he is. A lot of the British fight fans know who he is. He's very well known in the UK. 28 years old, former teacher from Yorkshire. Uh, Now he's a full-time professional boxer, has been for a while now. 18 and 5, 15 wins come by way of knockout TKO, 2 draws. You've seen him in there against David Price, Lucas Brown, Tony Yoka, Lenroy Thomas, twice against Lenroy Thomas, Luis Ortiz, Dillian White. Those are big names in his career. Those are big names, especially Luis. It's crazy, man, how he went from fighting Dillian White, then Luis Ortiz. Insane, man, insane. But he's quite a character. He's a very entertaining character, and he's finally, he's finally stepping up, I guess, against a decent name in Christopher Lovejoy after losing to David Price. That fight was, man, he took some punishment in that fight. It wasn't good. He looked good against Lucas Brown, but then the David Price fight, yeah, that wasn't a good fight for Dave Allen. And now here he is fighting Christopher Lovejoy. To be honest, I have no idea who he is. Never heard of him. 36 years old, aka Pretty Boy, from Las Vegas, Nevada, USA. 19 and 0, 19 wins come by way of knockout TKO. He's somehow ranked top 15 under one of the sanctioning bodies. But if you look at his resume, man, all in Mexico. That's surprising. At some bar in Mexico. A lot of it's some bar. It's in a bar. His recent fights in Mexico was in. A lot of his fights took place at the Bar La Oficina in Tijuana. And actually, it looks like all his fights actually took place in Tijuana, Mexico. Against nobodies. I mean, look at that. He fought somebody who had 6 wins and 50 losses. And his last fight was against a guy who had 12 wins and 15 losses. For a guy with 0 wins and 12 losses. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this guy has just been fighting cab drivers. No wonder he has 19 and 0 and 19 wins come by way of knockout TKO. That explains it. So, when it comes to talking about who win this fight, just looking at the resume of Lovejoy, it's not so great. Obviously, he's gonna knock these guys out, considering that they're not so great. And Dave Allen, he has experience. He's been in there against better opposition throughout his career. Honestly, I think he should be able to go out there and beat Lovejoy. But then again, this is the heavyweight division. One punch can change the entire fight. I'll be shocked if the White Rhino loses this fight. Lovejoy is a replacement. He's replacing Christian Hammer. He's excited to fight in the UK for the first time. I'm sure he'll try to go out there, get the W, and put his name on the map. It's a big opportunity for him, but at the same time, Dave Allen should be able to win this fight. I honestly, it should be a win for Dave Allen. Dude, if you lose this fight, I will be shocked if Dave Allen loses this fight. I don't know what to say. I update a lot of crow, but honestly, I honestly think Dave Allen should be able to go out there and knock him out. Just basing on resumes. I tried to find some footage of Christopher Lovejoy, but I couldn't find any footage of him. So there really isn't much to say other than he's a big guy. 6'5", weighs around 236 in his last fight. Has weighed around 264, 280 something previously. Looks like his heaviest was 300 pounds. Jeez. So are you telling me he lost 70 pounds since his pro debut? Because he was around 300 pounds in his pro debut back in 2016, and his last fight was again 230. Jeez. Yeah, this should be interesting. But just basing on resumes, should be a win for Dave Allen. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Do not forget to hit that like button if you haven't yet. Please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Please, and like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.